To make gozleme, you need to start with the filling. Our filling will be spinach and feta cheese. It doesn't have to be spinach and feta. It can be spiced lamb or mashed potatoes. Just learn this recipe and try to make it yourself. Or if you want to see me make it with other fillings, let me know in the comment. To start, we need to blanch our spinach. Get your large pot, fill it with some hot water, then add in your spinach. Fill the spinach as much as you can. Don't worry about overfilling, it will reduce in size tremendously. Notice how I didn't add any salt to the water. The reason being, traditional feta cheese is very salty. So I tried to balance out the recipe so it doesn't become too salty. Here I used regular spinach, not baby spinach. However, in this recipe you can use baby spinach if you prefer. I just happen to have regular spinach. Just remember, if you're using baby spinach, the cooking time will reduce a lot. Since I'm using regular spinach, the cooking time is about 5 minutes. Once they cooked and look something like this, take them out and add them to a colander so they drain excess water. Continue doing this until the last batch of spinach. For the amount of spinach to feta, you need to aim to have equal amount. While the spinach cools down, let's turn our attention to the Gozleme dough recipe. Get a clean bowl, add in about 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, which is about 470 grams. A teaspoon of salt. Mix all those ingredients together. Add about 1 cup of water, which is about 240 grams. About 3 tablespoons of good olive oil. Using your hand, no need for the mixer. Knead the dough. Depending on your dough type, you might need to add a little bit more water to form the dough. Until they form a dough consistency that looks like this. We will move the dough from the bowl to our clean surface. Lightly dusted surface with all-purpose flour. Knead the flour for about 15 minutes. Then put it back in the bowl and let it rest for at least half an hour. Add a few drops of olive oil to the dough. As for this gozleme recipe, we will be making about 6 gozleme, and this is the amount we used. And let it rest for at least half an hour. And let's get back to the spinach. What we need to do now is mix in your spinach with your feta cheese. Get your chopping board. Add in your spinach. And with a knife, start shredding the spinach to the tiniest possible shred you can make. Follow that with the feta cheese. Then start chopping and cutting the feta cheese with the spinach together on the chopping board, just like that. We used about 1 pound of feta cheese, which is about 500 grams. Continue doing that until you have a small pieces of cheese and spinach mixed together, something that resembles this. For spice, we're gonna add little bit of black pepper. Drizzle that around, then mix it in. With that, the filling is ready. Set the filling aside and let's get back to the dough. Dump the dough into a cutting surface. Cut it into 6 equal parts. Using your hand, make sure you round them into round balls. Then, using a rolling pin, thin out the dough. Try to thin it as thinly as possible without tearing. Don't obsess about making a perfect circle, just worry about making it thin enough. Fill up your dough piece halfway through, just like that. Then close it up. Using the other half, close it up. We will be going with some half circle shape, so we're gonna cut the closing into a half circle shape. I've seen recipes where they roll it into a square and fill it all the way through and then cut them into tiny squares. It's really up to you. The most popular shape is triangle. You can do that by cutting them after you cook them. Let's get the cooker back. Heat up our skillet without oil because our dough is already oiled, and fry the gozleme. It shouldn't take more than 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes on each side. Make sure you cook the dough all the way through, even the sides. And once you're done, you can serve them like this, or in my case, I like them with a slice of lemon. And that's how you make your gozleme. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. If you like this video, please consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and sharing the video with your friend who likes Turkish food. And I will see you in the next video.